Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Techy Tuesday. It's Chantelle, and I am going to go through the Genius app today. So, the Genius app is one of my favorite Techy devices that I've used. I've been using it for a couple of years now, and I absolutely love it. It's so simple to use, and it's easy for the client, easy for me, and we get down to the really nitty-gritty of root causes and all sorts of stuff through frequencies. So the Genius app, okay, so it's basically a voice analyzer, okay, so it takes all the guesswork out of things. So there's lots of algorithms behind the scenes. It does all this techie stuff behind the scenes, and it involves thousands of frequencies. So what it's doing is trying to match up things in our body, which through our voice is looking for feedback, biofeedback, and basically what it's trying to do is recognize what in our body is out of distortion, and then it has the frequencies to try and retune the body, basically, in a nutshell. 101 sort of stuff. So that's what the Genius does. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes, because my clients don't normally see me behind the scenes of what I do. They just basically send me their voice sample, and then I go from there, and then I send them their protocols. So behind the scenes today on what happens when I have a sample sent to me. So I'm going to share my screen so you can see my phone and how it all works. So let's hope this all works. You know what Techy stuff's like with me. Okay, so here we go. So this is a Genius. So this is a practitioner side of things, okay? The client has their own app, and basically they do a 15 seconds voice sample and a photo, okay? So I've already done that, and I've sent it to myself because I can. And I'm just going to import that so you can see me doing that. So I'm just going to import my voice. Now, due to the technical things of the day and age, you won't be able to hear things, I don't think, but I'm actually saying the vowels, okay? So I say them in English and also the Māori vowels. So I'm saying A, E, or U, or A, E, I, O, U. And from that, those tones, the system can pick up and analyze the voice. So that's what it's done. And then we go on to, so here we go, that's going to analyze all the voice stuff. And then it's going to go onto the picture. Okay, so the client also takes a picture. So you're going to see a nice picture of me turn up soon once it does all that. So this taking all the guesswork out of things. That's what I love about this. Okay, so and there we go, the picture of me. So why is it important to have a picture while it's doing its thing? The importance of having a picture is through like Chinese traditional medicine. The face you can tell a lot from the face, like what organs are under pressure and just stuff like that. So what heats and all sorts of things from the face, and also our aura. Okay, so then that's it. I'm trying to do this nice and quick because the social channels don't like long videos. All right, so affirmation. I can also put an affirmation on top of your protocol, which will then just keep repeating itself on top of the protocol when the client listens to it. I won't do that today because it takes too much time. Typing one out. Okay, so in here, this is the main thing. Okay, so in here we're going to go, it's going to go and scan through the body stuff, the mind, and the biofield. So while it's doing that, I'll explain what those are. So basically the body is basically like your organs, your systems in your body. They all have frequencies, okay? Every organ, every cell in our body has a different frequency. And you can see here, like top today is digestion, okay? This has come up high priority for me today, which is totally understandable. This is one of my root causes, or my root problems with my body is my digestive system. So that's all cool. So that's the body. I will go into a bit more details into that soon. And then we go down into the mind, okay? So I'm talking about the neurotransmitters, the brain, EEG, the emotions, okay? Emotions are really, really important. And then the Bach flower essences. Now, if you don't know what the Bach flower essence is, I will go into those more detail one day. But they're basically water frequencies, and they also affect the mind and the emotions. Very, very, very powerful, very ancient way of doing things. And then the biofield. So this is where we get into the lovely, this is where I love this field. This is where we get into like the meridians, the chakras, the Savagini tones, sacred geometry, you know, all the spiritual stuff. This is where all the really bioenergetic stuff gets into there. So this is the outer realm stuff. So that's really cool. And then we have custom libraries. Now in there, I've got tons of panels which I've got that specialize in things. So stuff from ADHD to addiction panels. So I've had a lot of people with addiction over the time. Okay, we've got digestive stuff because I'm in there, adrenal fatigue stuff in there because I also suffer from adrenal fatigue. So that's all in there. Some brain stuff, detoxing stuff. So it's all in here. There's lots of stuff, heart stuff, all sorts in here. hormones as well. So we're all in there. So I'm just going to do a quick analysis of that. So while it's scanning that, what I do love about this system is it allows me to put my own coding in there. So you know how I make codes, I make energetic codes, and I can put that in here. So my client, when I make a special code for them, they can have their code in the in their protocol. Okay, so which is really awesome. So if we go back to the main screen, because I just wanted to show you guys all that. So we're going to go a deep dive. Let's go for a deep dive into what's wrong with my digestive system. Okay, so small intestine, esophagus. I can feel my esophagus. My voice is really rusty at the moment, and small intestine does make sense to me. You know, nutrients, not taking enough nutrients at the moment. So we're looking for the reds and the blues basically, and at the bottom flora. So again, my stomach flora is not quite right, and my mouth and my liver. Okay, my liver is always struggling. Always having liver stagnation. So this all makes sense. So what I'm going to do is just going to chuck in the blue and the reds into my tray down the bottom. Okay, so I'm starting to create the protocol, and we can go into that now because we're let's go into the liver, right? We'll go into the liver because why not? I'm going to just go down to a bit more deeper assessment into this. So what could be causing my liver to be of high priority? So what's putting it out of sync? And in here, behind all this, there's thousands of frequencies, okay? I'm just going to let the whole thing do its little trick. So thousands of frequencies behind here. As you can see, there's living oils, which is aromatherapy oils. There's bacteria, there's viruses, there's all sorts in here. There you go. So what does my liver need at the moment? Okay, what frequency does it need, or what other root causes? So obviously it needs some oil in there. Rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, so it's just a frequency that's coming up. May not mean I have it or not, but it's just a highlighted at the moment, so we're going to sort of get rid of that. Parasites, quite common. Fainting, yes. Funny that, because I was fainting on the weekend. Okay, so I went into a massive healing reaction and a migraine, and was fainting as well. So lovely to pick that up. Emotion, yeah, got some general depression in there. Everyone gets a bit down at the moment, so that's all cool. Now, if you come into your protocol and cancer comes up, don't be freaked out. It's just that it's a frequency in the system that the body's recognized. So it's basically our immune system just recognizing frequencies that we want to get rid of or dissolve or transform. Okay, so there's all sorts of lovely things in here. So I'll leave it at that. We can go into further more, but we'll go back out of here. What else is in there? Let's go through something else. Let's go through the meridians. Let's go through the meridians. Okay, so what's come up high in the meridians? The lung meridian. Okay, so the lung is in here, grief. We can go down to the actual acupuncture points as well. So we can chuck those in there. Why not chuck those in there? Saves having needles, doesn't it? So there we go. Stomach meridian. As I said, my digestive system is one of my everybody has their sort of thing that's always wrong with them. Mine is my digestive system. Okay. Always had problems with my digestive system, IBS, and then leading into adrenal fatigue and stuff because I'm not getting the nutrients or stuff like that. So just check on all those. Okay, so those meridian points, and you can probably see, can I lodge it up? You can probably see it on there, that different points in there. It shows you where they are in the body. Love it. Large intestine, again, part of the digestive. I'm just going to chuck all these in as well, just because I can. Small intestine, okay, that came up as well. Cool. So all very, very cool in there. The aura, if you want to know what your aura looks like or what my aura looks like, we can do that as well. Okay, see what it is. If you know how to read auras, different colors mean different things, basically relating to the chakra system as well. And then it's just going to show you what it does. It's taking a while, isn't it? So different colors will pop up, which means you can see what they do. Boom. Oh, yeah, there you go, different colors. So orange is quite high. So basically they're telling me my sacral system or my center is needing some work. Okay, so that's all cool. Chakras as well. What's up? Root chakra. Okay, yep. Putting that in. I need another grounding. Okay, so that's all good. Let's go to something different. Spiritual protection. Okay, I love this. Okay. Release all attachments, embracing the light. Okay, I'm one for attracting stuff, so put those in there. And grounding. Told you I needed grounding. Okay, so I needed grounding and chanting. Okay, so grounding. I live in the city. Okay, I hardly ever put my feet on the ground. So I have to make an effort to do that, and I go to the local park and try and ground there, or I go by the sea and walk by the sea to try and ground myself because I live in the city. Okay, so very, very important that you do that. Okay, let's go back into our custom libraries. What's popped up in here? Ancestral pattern clearing. I've been doing a lot of this lately. Okay, so a lot of past life clearing and stuff like that. So this has also come up as well. Chronic anger in my lineage. Yes, definitely. I've got this anger, which is related to the livers. Why my liver's got so much stagnation in it is I've got a long line, past lives with anger. Okay, so it's taking a long time to clear. So I'm just going to put that in there. I press print clear now on all oppression. We'll put that in as well. Okay. That makes sense to me, by the way. Control is necessary for survival. Yes, I am one of those guys that one of those girls that I'm always the one that's got the first aid kit. I'm always the one on survival mode. If we go out tramping or hunting, I've got everything. Okay, so it's just part of my nature. So I like to be in control of the situation, as you can see. Okay, so put that in there as well. So you can see we do all sorts of stuff with the Genius. I love it. Going into the libraries, let's see what we can find in the libraries. What else is in here? Going down, digestum. Okay, so we go down to digestum. Okay, I need a starch-centered starch diet and casein free. Yes, I don't like milk. Okay, detox. Okay, how do we calm the stuff down or detox the liver? So some stuff in there. So basically I've got like 75 stuff, 80 things in there now. I'm also going to go into the overall system and say, okay, top 50, use the system. Okay, it does all the algorithms, does all the thinking for me. I don't have to use my intuition about things, but I do it. And so what's come up? Guilt. Okay, feeling of guilt. Yes, that would explain some stuff with me at the moment. Also, blood revival. This is one of my special ones. Also, what's at the bottom of it? The bladder, okay, and kidneys, okay, adrenals and bladder, all about energy. So I've added those in. So let's go to our main chart. So again, this is going to drill down again as we check into things. It's going to try and find the highs and lows of things. Okay, so, and then we've got all the highs. I can do that. I'll play the protocol. Okay, so what happens that this is playing a nice like tinkly sound. You can't hear it. I don't think you can. It's playing a nice tinkly sound, and this is what the protocol now is playing, and it's sending out all those frequencies that I've just selected, and it's telling the body, hey, you need to absorb these frequencies, change things, change your blueprint, dissolve the dysfunctions, and harmonize the body, basically. Okay, so in layman's terms, that's basically what it's doing. And quantum physics terms, there's a whole other explanation, but most of you won't understand that. So I'm just sticking to real layman's terms. It's basically harmonizing those frequencies with you, with the different frequencies in your body. Every component, every cell in your body has its own signature, its own energy signature. So it's just saying, hey body, knock knock, you're out of distortion here. Here's the frequency to help you harmonize that and correct that frequency. That's basically what bioenergetics is all about. Okay, real simple terms. Okay, so that's just playing away. What I normally do, we can play it on the app, or I can send it to my clients. So really easy. I normally check all, and I'll send this to my client. All these protocols. There's over 200 items in this protocol, and I'll add it to send it off to my client. And what they'll get is they'll get an email. In case the email's been sent, they'll get an email with a code. Okay, and then that code, they just copy that code from the email and upload it into their app. And so basically they get this protocol. Will last for 7 days, and they can play it often as they like. So it's basically a doctor in your pocket. And then after 7 days, because our body actually energetically changes things really quickly, then you send me another voice sample and I'll do the whole thing again. Now, this is just a brief example of what I've done. Normally, I'd sit there, use my intuition and go through and use my knowledge on my bioenergetics and really hone down on root causes. So this is just a general idea. So if you want to book an appointment, by all means, a consultation. This is what we'll do. We'll go through behind the scenes and really drill into things. And then from leading on from then, you jump on a subscription base, and basically you just have to send your voice sample to me once a week, and you'll get a code back. It's simple as, guys. I love it. That's what I love about this app, and it's so effective. It helps so many clients from addictions to root causes to energy, healing pain. So it's been amazing. So if you're interested in having a consultation with me, jump on my website. There is a tab or a page on my website called The Genius. Okay, jump on there. There's more videos in there, and I'll explain more about the whole system and going from there. So that's me for today. A quick overview, and we'll go from there. See you. Bye.